What is up, everybody? What is up, YouTube? Back with another Lowheat unboxing. This one, though, it's kind of in that sweet spot that of definitely Lowheat, not a collab, but a very popular silhouette currently. Sold out. Some sizes actually like going for more than retail, so very interesting space and time we're in here. Interesting. The Nike, I got these off sneakers on the sneakers drop, and came in a non-perforated pull tab box. I don't know, it's not that interesting, but usually they come in the standard taped box or the perforated quick tab pull box. This one is just straight up glue. Again, not that interesting, but I did notice it. What are we talking about here? We are talking about the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 PRM for premium in pale ivory and white light bone, size 11.5. I'll get to the sizing. We'll see how these fit. But to me, they kind of looked the potential to look a little big, so I went more true to size. And these are also, I've seen these being referred to as the Supersonic, or that's been the name of these, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so let's get into it. As I said before, this kind of falls in that sweet spot of sold out Lowheat. So yeah, very excited to open these. Before I unveil them, I truly unbox them. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Takes a second. It's free. Shout out to all you watching, you know, wherever you are and procrastinating, watching YouTube videos when you should be doing something more productive. Shout out to those who are more disciplined and just watching this one video and then getting back to something more disciplined. You're better than me. Usually I go down a rabbit hole of YouTube videos and I'm distracted for hours. So shouts to those with self-discipline. Anyways, please subscribe. Here we go. The grand unveiling. Lots to say on these. Once you see them, stick around. Lots more to say on these. I have much more thoughts on kind of this trend, the mesh runner trend, the Vomero 5 itself. I'm going to try them on. Lots more to say. So once I unveil them, please stick around. All right, let's see these bad boys. Ooh, these are spicy. Let's just soak these in for a minute. Now, because of the color on these, in like photos and different product photos and stuff, they've looked so different from photo to photo. Like based upon your lighting, the type of lighting you're using, whether it's orange, blue, natural sunlight, like these product images have looked so different from photo to photo. So it's interesting holding these in hand and seeing what they truly look like. Basically all versions looked good, and in hand they looked good, but they were all slightly different. So I didn't think I could go wrong, and you know, holding these in hand, I'm not pleasantly surprised. They're dope, obviously, that's why I copped them, but it's just interesting to see how they truly look to the eye in hand versus all the product images that have been out there, all the Instagram images. First thing I noticed though is like really lightweight. These are the Zoom Vomero 5, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, came out in 2011. So semi-recent technology, but this is a very lightweight runner from Nike. It doesn't appear to have an alternate pair of laces. That's okay though. So in 2011, I'm trying to think of the most recent runner that I bought in that time. That time was like kind of the style of the Nike Free, the cross trainers. CrossFit was big. I think I had a pair of gym shoes, cross trainers. Also prior to that, like the Nike Spiridon Cage 2, I remember having that in college a few years before in red and silver. They recently retroed those and I was hoping they would go on sale, and they did for a brief moment and I hesitated, and then they all sold out. So I missed out on those. This is like kind of the era right after that for Nike. And I did not have a pair of these, but I think it's a super sick model. Really makes sense that these are popular right now. This is really Nike's only kind of hot mesh runner in this trend of mesh runners. So like Nike's obviously the king of sports shoe wear, so they're not going anywhere. That being said, they have lost a little market share to other brands, other models, and this is kind of like their lifeblood in that this new era of mesh runners. So you got the waffle bottom. This what is this? Duralon? What does that say? Yeah, Duralon material, very flexible with the in the forefoot area. Different types of rubbers on the outsole here, kind of a gum rubber here, different rubber on the forefoot, and then kind of looks like almost that recycled Lunarlon material at the heel. And now, Cushlon, not Duralon, Cushlon material, and Nike Zoom also in the back heel. Nike Zoom Air. So there probably is an air unit back there, I think. And yeah. I think also the main thing with these that have been advertised is these panels here, the mid panel and the toe. These hits, these translucent hits, all glow in the dark, kind of a blue, similar to this blue here, blue hit there, and on the insole, which is dope. I don't know if I'm going to do that for this video because then I would have to edit. But also, my other pair of Vomeros that I own, the Dornbeckers, also have some glow-in-the-dark attributes to them, also on the mid-panel and on the parts of the outsole, also glow, I think, green. That's pretty dope. Maybe I'll make a YouTube short out of that. So check. Either watch the rest of the video and it'll be edited in, or please keep your eyes subscribed and I'll do a short of them glowing in the dark. Also has some 3M hits here, as most runners do, so you can run at night. Some 3M hits right there, and then along the tongue right there. What else? These are just really sick, really lightweight. Really lightweight. And here we'll take a better look at the insole. Blue. I don't know quite the storytelling behind this. It's really interesting. No, not interesting to me. When shoes seem to have a little bit of a backstory with their inspiration, why these were designed the way they were, what story they're alluding to, and then Nike doesn't do any sort of info for them or rollout. Like there's a bunch of Nike athletic department stuff, things like this, that just there's no real storytelling behind, and it's kind of unfortunate. I guess in Nike's opinion, this stuff is going to sell pretty well anyway without the storytelling. So like, why spend a lot of advertising marketing dollars behind that stuff? But it would be nice if those who in the design department got more of a voice in the marketing and rollout as to why they chose the colors, the materials, why the packaging is the way it is, and just some things with Nike I just feel like are really left out, and it's really cryptic as to the inspiration for these. Why are these called Supersonic? Why is the insole the way it is? Why the choice to go premium here? So these I think retailed, what do these retail for? $170, I think, a little more pricey. I think a normal Vomero is like what, $140, $150. So you have like suede here along the laces, leather swoosh, probably a more premium leather check there. You have the 3M hits along the toe here, and the other parts that I already pointed out. Seems like a soft nubuck here with the 3M hits on the toe. No extra laces for a premium offering, which I think is kind of a bummer. Have flat laces laced up here, more 3M hits here along the side. So yeah, they're dubbing these premium, and you have a variety of materials used. Soft suede here, also at the upper lacing area. But yeah, I just wish Nike would, on some of their shoes here, where it's clearly a story or some miscommunication, confusion on like what these are named or why these were produced. They just don't provide that sometimes, and that's just confusing to me. I really don't understand. But yes, it's interesting because this mesh runner trend is super popular right now. You got, New Balance with their 990 series and other New Balances in general. I really like the 990 V3s. Obviously similar. These cost more. The materials are better also, and the construction is better, so that's part of the reason. And they're mostly made at 70% made in the USA, so that's going to raise prices. But that's one of Nike's competitors. I don't think the Adidas has entered the fray as much, or has been holding up in the mesh runner fray, even though they have a long lineage of runners that they could compete with. But I really like this, what is this, the ZX 5000. Now this isn't mesh, of course, this is a Cordura upper, but like you can see similar time period. You got even the, what is this, the TPU plastic heel reinforcement at the back, very similar. I love these, and this is the National Park series Joshua trees. I love these, and I love this silhouette in general. Specifically, I love these though. These are great. But Nike itself has a lot of things that can maybe enter the conversation with the current trends. Like these are the Air Max Tailwind 4s. Love these. These haven't been out for a minute. I haven't seen new ones, but they have plenty of Air Maxes that can kind of compete in the space. I really like Air Max Pluses. They're not really of this nature. And the Air Max 1 Big Bubbles just re-released, and those are a little older than these. This is more that Y2K. I guess 2011 is a little past Y2K, but you feel me. You know what I'm talking about. Now, I will say, on the Complex Sneakers podcast, they mentioned this, and I do find it interesting that the Vomero, as popular as it is for Nike, they've kind of like, at least now, it takes a while to manufacture and produce shoes, but as of now, there haven't been any major collaborations done with the Vomero, and I think that's interesting. They've definitely pumped out more colorways and more GRs, but you would think they would then, do some collaborations with it since it's hot. But maybe that's why they're not doing it. It's selling already on its own. No need to do collaborations. You don't need everyone to like want that limited item. Just keep pumping out the GRs, and hopefully it'll become a, ride this trend wave, make it accessible. If it's a trend, you want the shoe, you want to sell the shoe, sell through the product. And so that does make a little sense. Now, I do happen to own the one collaboration, if you can call it that, the Dornbecker ones that they do have, and these are going for considerably more than the retail price, and they were limited. But yeah, I had hit on these. I had wanted Vomeros, and in my rationale, I was like, wait for a pair that you really want or a collaboration. And this fell in both. I really wanted these, and it was a semi-collab limited, and I hit on them for a long time. This was my only pair of Vomeros. Haven't worn them yet. Probably should. I do want to keep them. But then I was just holding until there was a pair that I really wanted. And this was it. And I was lucky enough to hit on them because they did sell out, like I said. And I'm kind of feeling the same way about like Asics and Saucony. A bunch of Asics are now currently popular, and Saucony's in that same line of mesh runners. And what I'm really doing is just like not just riding the, it's not that I don't like them, I do like them, but I also don't just want to trend hop. I want to wait for a pair of Asics Kayanos that I really like the colorway, or it is hard to get collaboration. And then at least if I have it, it's not something that everyone else is just wearing on the streets if they own a pair of Asics GT 1130s or whatever. So that's my rationale. That's why I've held on getting a pair of Asics or Sauconys. Also, too, if I don't find a pair online, like on Instagram or whatever, that I like really catches my attention or is like, a hype limited pair, I just kind of want to go to like Kith or retailer or bodega and actually try on the shoe, see how it looks, and get the right fitting. I don't want to just go on a whim, pull the trigger online. It's just a little less meaningful. If I'm going to just buy a GR that's available, I might as well get the full retail experience, So that's my thought. Ooh, these feel nice. Lightweight, 11.5 seems to work. Now, I haven't laced these up and stood in them yet, but True to size seems to be the way to go. I went true to size on these, and I know these fit. And the same model, of course. Now, what I will say also is first, check out this unboxing video. I also did a short where I customized these. I'd like your opinions on those videos. Go check them out. Now, with all the patches off, this definitely looks, I mean, a little more adult. With the patches on, a little more kid-like, but the colorways are already, you know, out there. Like, and this was designed by a kid's shoe, so I thought I'd lean into the designer, Jaron, who did these, and you know, he designed these with patches in mind, so I'm gonna rock them with patches in mind. Even though obviously without this, it looks a little bit more, you know, mature, but we're already doing wild colorways and felt upper. Like, we're already there, so let's lean into it. Now, I have seen, I would like you guys' opinion. I have seen people do, you know, the backwards swoosh with these, and I would like to get your opinion. Is that corny, or is it like, no, you know, take advantage that you can do that, and you know, make them a little Travis Scotty, a little Cactus Jack-esque. Is that cool or corny? Let me know in the comments. For now, I'm gonna just keep it normal, keep it regular, standard swoosh placement. But if you think, you know, if you were to own these, would you rock with the backwards swoosh? Or again, is that too corny? Anyways, dope shoe. I went with mismatched laces, but that being said, on these do not come with a second pair of laces. On one hand, you can keep it clean and white, and this white and black, and these will go with lots of stuff, lots of different clothes. But I was thinking the Dornbecker pack, the Dornbecker Vomeros came with 5 different sets of laces. What if I used these blue laces? They kind of match that blue, and lace these up with the blue laces. Now, I'd be limiting their wearability. Obviously, the white laces go with more, but the blue laces match that blue hit. Contrasting laces. Also, my OCD, sometimes I don't like mix matching laces with other shoes because they don't go with it. But this, I feel, is like, this is like the acceptable pairing. This is literally from another Vomero. So if I put these in, it's from the same model. I feel like my OCD can cope with that. Anyone else? Am I talking out of my ass here? Do I sound like a lunatic? Anyone else with me? Like, sometimes I want to mix and match laces, and I'm like, oh, that's dope. No one thought of that, or like, I'll be unique. But on the other hand, I'm like, it's from a different type of shoe. It wasn't meant to be there. But this is literally from a Vomero. I feel like it's more, my OCD can handle that. And matches like that. The contrasting, I love contrasting laces. Something about it. Again, you reduce the wearability maybe by a hint, by a little with the blue laces, but like, I don't know. I think it would be fire. Now I'm kind of regretting doing the mismatching laces for here, because I would go blue in both shoes. And I don't know if I want to go mismatched laces here. So maybe I have to unlace this, put the green, throw the green in this one, and use the blues on these bad boys. Would love your guys' opinions. Please let me know in the comments. I'm sorry if I'm boring you and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Get a grip. We also got other Vomero laces from the Dornbeckers I could throw in there. But I think for me, the blue and the green are the best. And I think with the blue hits on the shoe, the blue laces or white laces, I think would go the best. Maybe, you know what, I'll be lazy and just rock with the white laces for a minute. Once these get beat a little bit, to refresh them, make them almost new, like you got a new shoe, throw in the blue ones. That's probably what I'm going to do, because I really don't want to have to relace these right away. Anyways, like I said, many Vomeros have been out at this point, and I was just waiting, biding my time until like one really spoke to me. There's so much product out there for all of you who are not rich like me. Spend your money wisely. I waited and waited and waited. Got lucky on these, and then I waited until a pair truly spoke to me. These ones did, and pulled the trigger on these, and I'm happy with that decision. I got 2 Vomeros. Don't need any more. I'm already loaded up on like runners. Really like these. Let's give these a rating. Really like these 2. Let's give these a rating. I think these get an 8. How do these get to a 9? These would come close to a 9. I really like these. Again, I haven't stood up in them, but they feel comfortable. They're super lightweight. I think these will look great with most fits. Look great with shorts, short socks. Usually I wear long socks for videos. Decided to break out the ankle socks so you could see these with ankle socks for once. Love the 3M hits. Again, I think I'm going to do a shorts video to show off the glow in the dark. So please subscribe if you want to see how these look glow in the dark. I'll do them with these 2. We'll do a before and after shorts video so you can see. We'll keep this just one straight record. I almost want to give these a 9. Let's give these right under a 9. We can give these an 8.95. I reserve the 9s for, like, 9 is like holy territory. It's holy ground. It's like home run. These are like a triple or an inside the park home run. Yeah, really like these. These just quite don't have the history or, you know, the collaboration or the story or the packaging or the extra laces. Like, just needed something else to push it over the edge of a 9, but these are as close as you can get to a 9 for me. These are 8.95. I love these. I hope those who wanted were able to get them. If you missed out on these, hope you're able to get them for a reasonable price. These are sold out in most big sizes. I think you can find them in some retailers in smaller sizes, so check online before they all sell out. And yeah, we'll catch you for the next vid. I got more shoes coming, so please subscribe. I got the Air Jordan 1 Lows black toes, and I got some New Balance 990 V6s. So more unboxings coming up. You'll want to check those videos out. And these are perfect for summer, winter, all times of the year. So I'm definitely going to start wearing these soon. Put them on the cement. Actually wear them, and maybe I'll give you guys a wear review if I get enough comments for a wear review. I'll do a wear review of these as soon as I put some miles in and feel I can properly review them. So 8.95. Appreciate you watching until the end, those of you who did, and we'll catch you on the next video.